Shauna here. So, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you will know that I am filming 3 videos in one day. This is the 3rd video that I filmed today. I filmed the Get to Know Me tag, and then I filmed my MASH Predict the Future video. And it's the 3rd one that I'm filming today. And after I filmed each one, I kind of went away and did something else not related to YouTube, just to kind of, so I wasn't literally sitting in the same spot filming without stopping. So between the 1st and 2nd one, I went and cleaned the bathroom. And then between the 2nd and 3rd one, I went and cut my bangs. Guys, this is what happened. They look fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I cut my own bangs all the time. I don't know why I thought that would be funny. Just go with it. So I'm here today to do another tag video, and this one I found on the internet a certain number of months ago, and it is called the Fun Tag, and there are only 10 questions, which is much better than the one that had 21 questions. So let's go ahead and get started. First question is, if you could be any animal for a day, what would you want to be? I would actually want to be some sort of hybrid between a monkey, a dolphin, and a sea lion. You can just imagine that in your brain, and it would probably be better than anything I could come up with. So that's what I would want to be. I think that would be so cool. If I could be an actual, just like legit one animal for a day though, either like a dolphin or like a lion. But only if I could be like Simba, because nothing else would be worth it. But like, not depressed, emo, emotional Simba. Either like young Simba or like King Simba. Or like, Scar, you killed Mufasa, Simba. What? I don't even know what I'm saying. Next question is, if you could go on a date with any celebrity, who would you pick? I guarantee that I'm not thinking of any of the celebrities that I would actually want to go out with at this moment. But I'd have to say Adam Levine from Maroon 5. Because he's very good looking, and I enjoyed watching him on The Voice. And I feel like we would, personalities would be like this. Also, we could do some of this. That's kissing. I don't know what. Let's move on. The next question is, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is not very fun. For the fun tag, these questions are not very fun. I could only eat one food. Like, how do you even go there? Salmon? Okay, so when I was 13, I stopped eating red meat and poultry, and my mom did too, and it was cool. And then she was like, because I was like, I'm going to be a vegetarian, and she was like, okay, and then she was like, what about fish? And I was like, hold up there, mommy dearest, let's not get out of hand here. And we decided to continue eating fish, so we're like, some people say we're vegetarians. I don't really care that you think that. I don't eat red meat or poultry. Anyway, that's not the point. I really like salmon though, but could I eat only salmon? Like, I get so bored of it. Like, I get bored of everything like that. I don't know, I just, only one food. How is that even, no, I'm not answering, I refuse. Let's move on. The next question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? The places that I really want to go to right now that I've never been to are Italy, Greece, I really want to go to Alaska, Australia, South Africa, Thailand, like Brazil or like Venezuela or like somewhere in South America. Not really that particular. I do want to go to South America though, because I've never been there. India would be really cool. I just want to travel everywhere. Like, traveling is like one of my biggest passions, and I just want to go everywhere. Awkward hands. The next question is, if you could talk to anyone from the past, who would you talk to? I'd like to talk to my grandma again. She's not really from the past, but I mean, like, I knew her for 12 and a half years of my life. But she passed away 10 and a half years ago. So she's not in the present anymore. As far as like way before, like people I've never known, I'd like to talk to JFK. I don't really know much about him other than that he seemed like a pretty cool dude, and it was sad that he was assassinated. I should know more about him, but I'm not American. But I am a person, so potato, potato. The next question is, what was your favorite video of yours to film? Considering most of my videos involve me sitting on the floor or on a chair or on my bed in my room or something, talking essentially to myself, they're fun, but they're nothing too out there. I've really enjoyed both of my camp day videos. I've posted 2. Yeah, because I wasn't making videos the first camp day that I went to. Just because it's like out and about and it's like other people and it's fun. And I really, really like doing my favorite thing about camp video, which was like a year and a half ago. And I meant to do another favorite thing about camp this past summer, and then like I started and I couldn't find the time to ask enough people to make it worthwhile. I didn't want to exclude people and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna try to do one hopefully this summer though. Another favorite thing about camp, because those were really fun to film. Just like videos with other people. I wish I knew people in my real life, IRL, who made videos so I could do collabs. I know some people, like the other like 5 awesome college girls, but they don't live anywhere near me. I saw Kathleen last May. But anyway, that's what was the question. My favorite video of mine to film was both camp day videos and favorite thing about camp. Next question is, what is a goal of yours in the next 5 years? Graduate from university. Hopefully it won't take 5 years to graduate from university, but graduate from university. Get a job that is something that I enjoy doing. I don't really care if it has anything to do with my degree. I don't care how much it pays. I don't care if it's a bad job. I just want to do something that I enjoy. I'm not very picky. Live on my own without my mom and without roommates. Although I don't know if I'll be able to live without roommates, but like I'd like to try have an apartment by myself. Because then I could do this all the time and there'd be no one to listen and judge. And that's not what my roommates do. I don't know why I said those words. I'm 23, so like by the time I'm 28, I don't really want to be married, but like maybe getting close to being engaged a little bit. I don't know. I don't want kids in the next 5 years because I barely even want to be married. The next year, graduate from university. Let's just stick with that. The next question is, what was your dream job as a kid? There was a time when I want to say like 3 or 4, where my goal in life as a career, and as just a life, but a career, was to be a doctor, a dentist, and a veterinarian, to go to school for all 3 of those. And then I was going to live at my cottage. We used to have a cottage, and there was like the main cottage, and there was like a little small like guest cottage. And I was going to live in the guest cottage, and I was going to take care of my parents and my dogs, and that was going to be my life. Now, since then, my parents have split up. My cottage is not my cottage anymore because my dad sold it when my parents split up, and all of the dogs I had at that time have now passed away. So I don't think that dream is coming true anytime soon. Also, who would want to go to school to become a doctor, a dentist, and a vet? You'd be like 60 by the time you even graduate. Not worth it. The next question is, if you could be anything, what would you be? A carrot? I don't know what that question means. A princess? Like, as a career, or as like just a being? A princess? Or an astronaut? It's actually something I've never wanted to be, was an astronaut. Although that'd be really cool. No, it wouldn't. That would terrify me. A pilot? I don't want to be a pilot. I can't be a pilot. You have to have good eyesight. And I have nothing that is good eyesight. A princess. If I could be anything, I would be a princess. And the last question is, what advice would you give to your 14-year-old self that you think would have helped you then? Don't sweat the small stuff. Trust your instincts. Don't worry so much about what other people think. That was huge. I cared so much what people think. Now I just don't care. Like, I'm crazy and I don't care at all. And people are like I'll be somewhere in public and someone will say something and I'll laugh really loudly. People are like, Shauna, people are staring at you. And I'm like, so? Like, what, I'm not gonna laugh when someone says something funny? I mean, like, within reason. Like, if I'm at, like, am I just gonna be like the movies? And, well, no, I wouldn't do that. But, like, if it's somewhere I'm supposed to be quiet, I'm not gonna laugh. But if I'm just, like, at the mall or something, for example, and I'm, like, walking through the mall, and when I'm with a friend and they say something really funny, like, I'll be myself and I'll laugh and I don't really care think, but I used to so much, so that, and like appreciate the friends you have. I used to so much, like when I was 14, yeah, that's probably about right. I used to always want to try to be friends with like the popular girls, and I would like ignore my friends who were good friends because they weren't the popular girls, and would try so hard to be friends with the popular girls, and I never was. And now I look back and I'm like, why didn't you with these other friends who were really cool, and like, what were you doing? Blah. Man, 14 was like 9 years ago. Holy smoly, guys. So this has been the fun tag. I will leave the questions down in the info bar below, and I tag all of you to do the fun tag, so you can leave a comment with your answers to the questions, or if you make videos, you can film your answers and leave them as a video response, because I would love that. Thanks for watching. Bye.